skyblock where there isn't really that much new stuff to do. Yeah, there's higher floors of master mode or the last tier of the Enderman Slayer, but by and large I've done it. If I'm forced to find one more secret, I might die. So the final aspect of the game that I haven't really looked into at all is farming. I've done mining, I've done pretty much all of the combat stuff. This is pretty much it. I've never gotten a single gold medal in a farming competition, but this week, that's gonna change. And if before I was talking about my wood, today I'm talking about my hose. Unfortunately, I can't use my wood on my hose. It's not what it sounds like. Please, YouTube, don't demonetize me. Here is how I got my first gold medal at a low farming level in one of the sweatiest 2 crops that there are. So my setup before actually doing this was not great. I had the tier 1 of pretty much every single hoe, and I had 1 layer of cane, 1 layer of pumpkins, 1 layer of carrots. I can't show you these because I have already taken them down. I was trying to use melon minions to raise my farming level up and also make some money on the side. However, without catalysts, these are insanely slow. And then also the Enderman Slayer came out, so I'm now making around 8 million coins per day. Just on minions. Kinda cracked, but I digress. So first, what I had to do was choose my crop. And this quest for a gold medal didn't actually start out as that. First, I was just trying to make money and level up farming. So naturally, I went with sugarcane because that is the easiest way to level up farming and make money while not really paying attention at all. I built a forward-backward farm. What that means is it's essentially a regular sugarcane farm, but I've blocked off each row, so all I have to do is hold D and S. This will move me forwards and backwards, making it so that I don't have to pay any attention. Whenever I stop hearing sugarcane being broken, I just switch directions. That's it. No movement of the mouse, nothing. There's one small problem though. Pretty much everyone and their mom has built a sugarcane farm. You go to nearly any island on this server and you will see one of these things. That means that the competition is insane. Also, as it's one of these farms that you only have to hold 2 buttons for, it's incredibly easy to code bots for these things, which means that I would have to compete against literal robots. What? So long story short, this is probably the second sweatiest crop there is, only behind netherwort. With my level 60 elephant and my tier 1 sugarcane hoe, I was only making around 120,000 sugarcane per contest. That is nowhere near enough. So I did a lot of farming. I basically got my elephant all the way up to level 100, purely from farming. A little bit was from the melon minions, but the amount of farming fortune this thing gives is a game changer. Everyone knows this. Elephant is the way to go. The next thing I did was level up my hoe. I got this thing all the way up to tier 3, but that's not enough. Because the bonuses of this thing rely on the amount of sugarcane I've farmed with it, the counter, I had to farm a whopping 10 million sugarcane to get this thing to its full potential. So let's just say I did a lot of farming. Basically, I got this thing up to 19 million on the counter before I could be at all competitive in this competition. What am I saying? Competitive competition? Bruh. However, the hoe is not maxed out yet. Here we are again, recombobulating another tool. Oh my gosh. This adds 4 farming fortune, which means 4% more sugarcane. At this point, I am harvesting around 300,000 sugarcane per competition. So 4% additional sugarcane should put me at 312,000. That's an extra 12,000 sugarcane per competition. And this should be just enough to push me over the threshold for a gold medal. However, there is one final more thing that's kind of a cheese that I can do to ensure I definitely get gold. The amount of players on the server at a given time does in fact affect how much sugarcane is farmed in these competitions. You would think that the more players, the easier it would be to get gold because the top 5% would include more people, but it's not. Because the people who are still doing farming competitions are usually good at farming. Why else would you do these? It would just be a waste of time. So at peak hours, the sugarcane needed for gold is around 305,000. At the lowest hours, it's like 290,000. That is a huge difference. So I waited for a sugarcane competition that was, at least for me, at like 9:30 a.m. And It took me until the morning I'm posting this video, so I was right down to the wire, and the pressure was on. I had to perform. Knowing my luck, my Wi-Fi would cut out or the admins would roll out a game update just as I was doing this, but we were fine. I made it through the entire competition without getting DC'd at all from my island. It was beautiful. So it finally happened. This was a bit of overkill. Even though my farm isn't set up completely correctly, I was able to absolutely smash gold. I was over 12,000 in lead, I think, when I finally ended. So let's go. Too nice. I finally have a gold medal, and it's time to move on to other crops. Hopefully they shouldn't be this difficult. Under farming 40, I got gold. Let's go. So of course, if you liked, smash like, hit subscribe. I will see you guys next time. Peace.